You know the frustration of being underestimated and ignored when you try but feel like a shadow in your own skin. It's a feeling that gnaws at your core and makes you feel invisible despite your best efforts. You can plead for people to care, plead for recognition, but too often your words seem to fall on deaf ears, lost in the noise of indifference. It's an all too common story, a silent battle that many have to endure, but it doesn't have to define your story. Imagine walking into a room filled with faith and feeling the atmosphere shift as if acknowledging your presence. It feels like a gust of wind, subtle yet unmistakable, loving every word. If your contribution is overlooked, it will be immediately recognized and appreciated. Your opinions carry weight and your attention becomes a highly sought-after commodity for those around you. This is not a flight of fancy or a mere dream. It is a tangible reality born of the mastery of the ancient arts, steeped in the Stoics. Today, on the threshold of change, you embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Among the time-tested psychological strategies is the key to unlocking your true potential. These are not just techniques. They represent a seismic shift in mindset, a redefinition of the self that resonates far beyond the confines of your immediate interactions. It is more than fleeting moments of attention. It's about creating a lasting presence that leaves an indelible mark on every room you enter. As you dive into the depths of these transformative principles, remember that you're not just learning skills. You begin a quest to restore your dignity and strengthen your inner strength. This journey begins with a fundamental shift in perception, a reassessment of how you perceive yourself and your place in the world. From there, the ripples of your newfound confidence and authenticity reverberate through all aspects of your life, shaping your interactions and making an impression that transcends the here and now. Are you ready to begin this journey of self-discovery and empowerment? Are you ready to harness the power of ancient wisdom to forge a path of recognition and respect? If so, let's get started, because adventure awaits and change beckons. Number 1. Be your truest self. This strategy promotes the power of authenticity as a driving force in your own life. It emphasizes the importance of engaging wholeheartedly in activities and pursuits that resonate with your true self. By embracing authenticity, you become a true source of inspiration and intrigue for those around you. Authenticity empowers you to define your own story and shape your own unique journey. It's about recognizing that your authentic self and contributions have immense value, and that if you're true to yourself, you'll be a beacon of inspiration to others. In addition, embracing authenticity allows for the development of deeper, more meaningful relationships. This creates an atmosphere of mutual respect and support, where everyone involved is encouraged to be themselves and contribute to each other's journey. Essentially, this strategy emphasizes the transformative power of authenticity in generating genuine interest and respect. It encourages you to lead with sincerity, inspiring others to do the same, truly embracing your passion and values, naturally drawing others into your unique journey. Second, learn to step back. Withdrawal embodies the essence of self-respect and priority. It emphasizes the wisdom of being aware of your limits and having the courage to withdraw from situations, relationships, or pursuits that do not align with your well-being or values. It is important to clarify that this does not mean accepting rash or impulsive decisions. Instead, it encourages you to consider your approach and assess whether a particular situation or relationship truly serves your best interests. This practice showed your own strength and belief in self-worth. Knowing when to back off is a powerful statement about your worth. It is a conscious choice not to make any result. This strategy helps you regain agency in your life by recognizing that your time, energy, and emotional investments are valuable resources that should be directed toward efforts that are truly aligned with your values and goals. Furthermore, recognition of regressivity often results in changes in dynamics. Others may begin to reevaluate their activities and priorities and realize the value they may be losing. It's not about manipulation or playing games. It's about respecting your own well-being and self-worth. Number 3. Learn to be rare. This concept holds the wisdom to recognize that scarcity often increases perceived value. This is not about withdrawing from people or becoming unavailable, but rather understanding the power of controlled availability. By engaging in hobbies that stimulate your mind and feed your soul, you naturally limit your availability. This does not mean being distant or aloof, but rather purposefully allocating time and energy to activities of personal importance. This measured approach to your presence will attract attention and recognition. If you are constantly present and easily accessible, you risk becoming just another object in the background, easily overlooked or taken for granted. However, if you participate selectively and ensure that your actions are meaningful and purposeful, you will become a focal point that commands the attention and respect of those around you. It is important to emphasize that this strategy is not about creating mystery for its own sake, nor about being inaccessible to isolation. Instead, it is a conscious choice to engage in actions and relationships that align with your values and goals. This way, you can bring a more meaningful and effective presence to every interaction. It reflects a deep understanding of the value of your own time and contribution and acts as a catalyst for genuine appreciation and respect from those you interact with. Number 4. Organize your space. Controlling your own space requires a certain amount of confidence. It means speaking up when you have something valuable to offer and not being afraid to take the lead when needed. This confidence is fueled not by ego, but by a true belief in the values you bring to the table. It is rooted in the basic understanding that you are the manager of your worth and value. By doing this, you set the stage for others to recognize and value you for what you bring to the table. Ultimately, managing your space is an exercise in self-preservation and self-respect. It means recognizing that you are a valuable asset and that your presence can influence and inspire those around you. This strategy allows you to enter any room with confidence, knowing that your bets are not only valid, but valued. It's about choosing environments and relationships that match your values and desires. This does not mean arrogance, but a healthy sense of self-respect. This means being mindful of where you invest your time and energy, and choosing places where your efforts are not only recognized but celebrated. Number 5. The art of silence. Silence emphasizes the profound impact of thoughtful communication and acknowledges that sometimes maintaining direct contact or initiating a conversation can create space for others to step forward. It's about finding a balance between being approachable and respecting your time and presence. Silence in this context does not mean distance or approach, but rather an understanding of the power of intentional pauses. This allows you to think about both yourself and those you deal with. This gives room for deeper understanding and developing a connection. By practicing the art of silence, you show confidence in your assets. This shows that you are not driven by the need for constant conversation or communication, but rather value meaningful and relevant communication. This strategy encourages thoughtful discussions. It advises you to consider the timing and content of your communication, ensuring that it has weight and meaning. This can lead to more meaningful connections and interactions. By embracing silence as a tool for deeper understanding, you foster a more genuine and authentic connection with the people around you. Number 6. Create your own luck. This strategy focuses on the deep concept of self-confidence. It begins with realizing that true contentment is an internal state rather than something that can only be derived from external circumstances or the validation of others. By accepting this concept, you begin a journey of self-reflection and self-evaluation. You will learn to identify the areas of your life that bring you true joy, whether they are small daily victories, personal achievements, or quiet moments of reflection. This process promotes an internal feeling of satisfaction that is independent of external factors. It encourages you to enjoy the simple but meaningful aspects of your routine. These could be compliments at work, personal milestones, or even quiet moments of reflection in your everyday life. By finding joy in these elements, you cultivate deep self-esteem and contentment. However, creating your own happiness does not require isolation or disconnection from the world. Instead, it encourages you to find contentment in the stable and permanent elements of life that you can control. This can include appreciating the beauty of nature, enjoying personal achievements, or finding satisfaction in your business. Practicing this art instills strong faith and resilience. It allows you to navigate life with a stable internal compass, unaffected by external fluctuations or opinions. This confidence becomes a sign that attracts others to your positive and confident presence. Realize that happiness is a deeply personal and internal pursuit. As you create your own path to contentment, you radiate a magnetic energy that resonates with those around you. 7. Embrace continuous growth and learning. This aspect emphasizes the importance of continuous self-development and learning. It encourages seeing life as a journey of growth, where every experience, success, or failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. Embracing continuous growth means actively seeking new knowledge, skills, and experiences. This may include extensive reading, further education, or taking on new challenges in your personal and professional life. This approach not only enriches your understanding of the world, but also improves your ability to meaningfully engage in conversation and endeavors. It shows a commitment to personal development and a genuine interest in expanding your horizons. By developing a growth mindset, you inspire others to do the same. Your commitment to self-development becomes a source of inspiration, which also encourages loved ones to strive for continuous learning and development. It means committing to personal excellence and realizing that there is always room for improvement. This summarizes the 7 principles you should follow to increase your value and confidence. These strategies are not just tactics to manipulate situations or people. They are expressions of power and self-awareness. By accepting them, you are not trying to control outcomes, but rather you are affirming your value and authenticity in every interaction. Remember that you are the designer of your own story, the author of your own destiny. Every decision and action you take is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life, forming a masterpiece that is uniquely yours. By taking these steps, you present yourself as a material individual who values herself enough not to settle for anything less than what she deserves. Reconciling kindness with self-respect, reconciling accessibility with self-esteem, and investing in self-preservation are the hallmarks of a fulfilling life. It's about finding a delicate balance between offering grace to others while fiercely protecting your own boundaries and self-worth. It means being present and available without compromising your values or sacrificing your well-being. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, do so consciously and honestly. Be conscious in your actions, deliberate in your choices, and steadfast in your commitment to an authentic life. And remember, the true measure of your success is not the recognition you receive, but the peace and fulfillment you find within yourself. So go armed with these principles and let your light shine bright. The world is waiting for unique gifts that only you can provide. Accept your worth, honor your truth, and make your presence felt in every room you enter. This is your time, your moment to shine. Accept it with courage and conviction, and watch the world respond in kind.